Central Luzon is a combination of towering mountains, extinct and active volcanoes, lush, verdant farmlands, and natural sea harbors. It is one of the leading growth regions in the Philippines, strategically located at the heart of Asia. Region 3 lies between Manila and northern Luzon. It is composed of 12 cities, 118 municipalities, and 7 provinces. And here are the 7 provinces of Central Luzon. Aurora, its capital, Baler. Bataan, Balangas City. Bulacan, Malolos City. Nueva Ecija, Palayan City. Pampanga, San Fernando City. Tarlac, Tarlac City. Zambales, Iba. It is bestowed with a combination of towering mountains, extinct and active volcanoes, lush verdant farmlands, and natural sea harbors. It is the largest contiguous central plain in the country, and the region is traditionally known as the Central Plains and Rice Granary of the Philippines. Here are the top 5 attractions to visit in Central Luzon. Mount Pinatubo. Mount Pinatubo is an active stratovolcano in the Zambales Mountains, located on the tri-point boundary of the Philippine provinces of Zambales, Tarlac, and Pampanga, all in Central Luzon and the northern island of Luzon. Its eruptive history was unknown to most before the pre-eruption volcanic activity of early 1991. The second top attraction in Central Luzon is the Tumabo Mother Falls. The Tumabo Mother Falls is a hidden gem located in Barangay de Tumabo, San Luis, Aurora. It provides a stress-relieving view and one-of-the-kind swimming experience for visitors and nature lovers. The Tumabo Mother Falls has a height of 42 meters or 140 feet. Because of its towering height, a 35-meter wide basin provides tourists with a natural cold swimming pool and insanely cold water coming from the Sierra Madre mountain range. It's become of the best tourist destination in the province of Aurora. The third top attraction in Central Luzon is Sabang Beach. Sabang Beach is a 2-kilometer strip of gray sand facing east over the Pacific Ocean, famously known with its frequently strong waves that are massive enough to give life to people who would like to ride the waves. As such, Sabang Beach of Baler is the birthplace of surfing in the country. The next top attraction in the Central Luzon is the Casalarin Cove. The Casalarin Cove in Baler, Aurora Province, Luzon, Northern Philippines, is a secluded white sand beach where the verdant Sierra Madre foothills met the Pacific Ocean. Dark, thickly forested hills contrast with the striking white shoreline. The next top attraction in the Central Luzon is Philippine Arena. Philippine Arena, based in Bulacan. The Philippine Arena is the largest indoor arena in the world, surmounting arenas from the other countries. The multi-purpose site was modeled after 2 national icons, namely the Nara 3 and the Nipo Hut. In addition, it was recognized by World Finance as the best sports project back in 2013. Among the region's festivities, celebration, and the region's sites, the most prominent include the Carabao Festival and the Bando Fertility Rites in Bulacan, the Giant Lantern Festival and Lenten Rites in Pampanga, and the Mango Festival in Zambales. For you to know the different festivals, Sharon will discuss it.
Here are the famous festivals in Region 3. First is the Carabao Festival. The Carabao Festival is celebrated on the feast day of San Isidro Labrador or Saint Isidore the Worker, the farmer's patron saint, from May 14 to 15 as tribute to the water buffaloes or carabaos in the farming town of San Isidro, Nova Ecija, Pulilan, Bulacan, and Angono, Rizal. The carabao or calabao is the national animal of the Philippines. Next festival is the Obando Fertility Rites in Bulacan. The Obando Fertility Rites is one of the ceremonies and traditions of the Obando Festival. The fertility dance is a type of prayer in order to wish for people who are hoping to bear a child, to find a wife or husband, and to have a good fortune. Next festival is the Giant Lantern Festival. The Giant Lantern Festival, or the Kapampangan Ligligan Parol, is an annual festival held in mid-December in the city of San Fernando in the Philippines. The festival features a competition of a giant parol lanterns. Because of the popularity of the festival, the city has been nicknamed the Christmas capital of the Philippines. Next festival is the Lenten Rites in Pampanga. The San Pedro Cutod Lenten Rites is a Holy Week reenactment of Christ's Passion and Death which takes place in Barangay San Pedro Cutod, City of San Fernando, Pampanga in the Philippines. The last festival is the Mango Festival in Zambales. This paved the way for the yearly festivity known as the Namulag Festival, to celebrate the bountiful harvest of other mango varieties known also for their large sizes.
So, there are some Filipino writers or authors in Region 3. First authors is Francisco Balagtas y de la Cruz, or also known as Francisco Baltazar. He was born on April 2, 1788. He was a prominent Filipino poet and is widely considered as one of the impact on Filipino literature. His famous epic is Florante at Laura. The name Baltazar, sometimes misconstrued as a pen name, was a legal surname Balagtas adopted after the 1849 edict of Gobernador General Narcisco Claveria y Zaldoa. The second writer is Tomas F. Agolto. Tomas F. Agolto was born on December 21, 1953 in Hagunoy, Bulacan. He wrote poems at a young age and had them commented on by his family and neighbors. He further honed his poetic skills as a member galleon as Arte at Tula. The third authors or writers is Emilio Mar Antonio. Emilio Mar Antonio was born on December 11, 1903 in Bambang, Bulacan. He died on May 13, 1967 in Quiapo, Manila. He was a poet and a fictionist. In 1941, he married Andrea Teodoro and they had 6 children, one of whom in poet Tio Antonio. He was the administrator and mediator of the Balagtasan on radio sponsored by Compañía Elizalde and wrote for this newspaper Taliba. He wrote 3 novels in verse, La Candupil, Nakaluping Dahon, and Perlas sa Putikan. He wrote Magat, Ama ng Lahing Kayumanggi, a novel in prose with Macario Pineda as co-author. They were all published in Liwayway. His Berang na May Luha was published in 1949. So, the fourth one author is Virgilio V. Vitog. Virgilio V. Vitog in Lubay, Pampanga was born on September 17, 1951. He was a poet, essayist, journalist, and a scriptwriter. He is married to essayist Maritis Dangilan with whom he was a son alab. He studied at the University of Est and was a fellow in writers workshops of the Ateneo de Manila, University of the Philippines, and Silliman University. He has worked as a reporter and or columnist for the Times Journal, Tempo, Manila Times, and Manila Chronicle.
Aside from its rich culture, Central Luzon also has its magnificent folk songs. Its famous song is entitled Atin Ko Pong Sing Sing, which was written by Tropical Depression. This song is all about a woman who was looking for a missing ring given by her mother and offers her love as a price for a man who could find it. For you to know it, here it is. Also, here are the Kapampangan proverbs and the commonly used words. Before I end this, I just want to say that it takes a great deal of history to produce a little literature. That would be all. Thank you.